So, it's not enough to return what you stole or the damages that you made. You have to apologize for the aggravation. It's very important. But sometimes you return, here's your money. Yalla, take it, leave me alone. Here, I don't owe you anything. That's not Teshuva. Still hates you. You have to come, I'm so sorry, I don't know what got through my head. Why did I make you wait so long? I will never do it again. Here is your money, I'm so sorry, forgive me. You okay with me? I don't want you to be upset. You have to cheer him up. It takes some time sometimes. Lots of the things that we stole in our life, we can return a lot less. As long as the people agree. They don't agree, you have a problem. But if they agree, you got away with that. You stole $1 million from someone. So, listen, I'm bankrupt. That's it, I lost my home, I lost everything. I have $5,000. At least let me give you that. You're crazy? You stole $1 million, you want to give me 5,000? Better than nothing. You know what? Okay, bring me the 5,000. But in one condition, that since I'm basically homeless, at least you tell me that you forgive me. What? Forgive you? Well, look at my situation. I don't have money to give you. If I had, believe me, I'll give you more than 5. He's thinking, yes, no. In the end, it's okay, I forgive you. You got away with $1 million. Words, the power of speech. You say, I forgive you, Hashem takes the $1 million stealing from your file away. You know that? What happens if you don't know who you stole from? You gotta give to charity, to something that benefits the public. Like CDs, makes a lot of Baalei Teshuva. People become more religious, they come to the synagogue, it helps the Jewish nation. You put chairs in a public place that people come to pray, in the Western Wall, or in Me'arat HaMachpelah, in Kever Rachel. You can donate things, that the public use. Sidurim, you put in a public place. That's to the benefit of the people you stole from. From all the years, I've been saying that people can return to those who they do not know where they are. They have to do charitable thing for the public. There's only one woman, American, that moved to Israel, that took it serious, and she started to make donations to all the money that she owed to some goyim, to some Jews. Slowly she paid it. And she doesn't know where they are. Some of them went bankrupt, some of them sold the business, one of them was a bank, but it's a different bank now. She started to donate money little by little for the merit of this stealing, for the merit of not paying this bill, for the Mamash, one woman only. Mamash picked up everything and she did it. All over the years, thousands of people, and I don't have to tell you, it's very rare to find a person that his past is clean. He doesn't owe money to anyone. How many people really think about the money they owe? It's enough, I'm religious now. No, it's not. You cannot enter heaven if you own money that it's not yours. You can't. That's it. You have belongings that belongs to someone else. You have a problem. That's what the Torah says. One of the things we have to cry for, and Mamash will finish with that, one of the things we have to cry for, but really to cry for, is for the fact that we don't feel the presence of Hashem in our life enough. Besides crying that we are ignorant, that we don't know Torah, that we don't pray, that we don't give enough tzedakah, that we did not fix our midot, that we still behave horribly, that we are selfish, that we are losers in every aspect. Besides all this, we have to cry a lot for that. The most important thing is to cry, I'm crying that my heart is not breaking due to my status, to my situation. For that I'm crying. I'm crying that I didn't even get to the level to understand in what horrible condition I am. For that I'm crying. Because if I don't understand how deep I am, of course I won't cry. Some people even smile. Some person that has cancer, he doesn't know that he has 6 weeks to live. He has pain, he thinks it's migraine here and there, he takes some Advil. He doesn't know the tumor is eating his brain right now. Very happy. Wow, what a song, Rabbi. I love this song. Wow, beautiful music. Look at what a game. As soon as he finds out that he has 6 weeks to live, what happened to him? Doesn't care about the game, doesn't care about the song, doesn't care about his beautiful house he built. Nothing. Doesn't care who owe him money. He won't even call. Only he just realized what his situation is. That's it. So we have to cry for not evaluating our situation correctly. That we're still able to celebrate and to enjoy the steak on Rosh HaShana and to drink beer or whiskey, like business as usual. Would you do it in a court in Manhattan in front of Judge Williams that may send you now to 30 years in federal prison? Nightmare on earth. Would you do it? Would you eat steak or a sandwich that your wife got you from the cafeteria? Moshe, eat. You didn't eat from yesterday. You're crazy. What? Eat now. In 10 minutes, they're going to reach a verdict about my eternity. You're telling me to eat now? Drink. It's not good. It's not healthy. No. Imagine, bring me. Where's the steak? Why it's not well done? Where is the cigarette? Get me whiskey. Get me dessert. 5 minutes before the trial. Freezing a steak and drinking l'chaim. What does it show you about him? Either he has no fear whatsoever from the trial, or he's a total fool. There's no in between. Either that or that. We have to pray to Hashem every week until Yom Kippur, from now until Yom Kippur. Al tashlichenu milefanecha. Don't throw us from in front of you. Veruach kodshecha al tikach mimeni. Don't take the Holy Spirits of you from me. Meaning every person has Ruach HaKodesh to some level. We call it in English intuition. The soul feels things. It happens every time. The holier you get, the more frequent it becomes and bigger. That you're thinking about something and exactly a minute later it happens, exactly as you imagined it. Person showed up or he comes. That's very interesting. I don't think there's a day that it doesn't happen. It happens sometimes 10 times a day even. To a level that we sometimes get scared. Wow, how much the soul knows before the mind. The soul feels it. You think about a person from Israel, and a minute later he calls. It cannot be coincidence. You speak about a person in a lecture, years you didn't see him, he showed up. The soul felt his presence coming. All of a sudden he begins, and he shows up. You're thinking about police, 2 a.m., empty place, all trees, no lights, police over here. Some town in the middle, in between the streets. That's Rosh. A second later, police. Mamash, you see it coming. It's called Ruach HaKodesh. Ruach HaKodesh. You see there's a week with no problem, you're thinking, probably today I'm going to get a call from my son's Rebbe. 10 minutes later, Mr. Mizrahi, yes, you have to come to school. It didn't happen this year, Baruch Hashem. It happens to all parents, here and there. What happened? The boy is sloppy, he doesn't come on time, he doesn't this, he's doing that, he's answering back, Everyone with his chavila, with the package he got. You feel it coming. You feel it coming. So we have to say to Hashem, don't throw us away. Don't take the Ruach HaKodesh from us. Have lan gadlut b'Torah. Give us greatness in your Torah. Give us spirituality. We want to be a part of the group of Ruach HaKodesh. We want to be those holy people, your holy group. When you pray and you scream from the bottom of your heart, Hashem accept this. It says, Lev nishbar v'nitke Elokim lo tifzeh. Broken heart, it's coming from pain, from deep in the heart, expressed to Shamayim. With tears, even faster. Someone who wants to be successful in learning Torah, focusing, remembering, concentrating, enjoying, it's all gift from Shamayim. You cannot be in a natural way. No, no, no. Yes, you have your natural skills, which helps, of course. But without praying to Hashem, you have to beg Hashem, please help me to succeed in my learning. You have to pray every day to get rid of the materialism, the addiction to material, the love to the fake worlds, the love for the food, the love for the cars, for the house, for the women, for the jewelry, whatever you like, for the sport. You have to beg Hashem, cure me from these sicknesses. As the Gemara says, עד שאדם מתפלל שיכנסו דברי תורה בתוך מעיו. And until a person begins to pray that Torah will enter his heart, his body, יתפלל שלא ייכנסו מעדנים בתוך מעיו. First start by praying that delicious food will not enter your body. Because once the delicious food comes in, the Torah goes out. Why? Because you live to be a dog. Food, food. Look at the wedding when they bring the dessert. What happened? 300 people like a magnet. Shh, all to the right. What happened on the dance floor? Chatan v'kala, the Chatan with his father alone. What happened? Shh, everyone by the ice cream. Watermelon. Coffee. What? Pineapple. I give $500. I'm not going to eat ice cream. Do you see what happened when they bring candies, how the kids behave? Did you ever see one kid sitting on the side that doesn't come to get candy? If you found that kid, bring him to me. It's probably the new Rav Ovadia. Either he's the new Rav Ovadia or he's Chas v'Shalom retarded. One of the two. Normal is for sure not. Meaning, normal has two meanings, positive and negative. When you say he's not normal, usually we mean something bad, but sometimes it's something very good. Rav Ovadia Yosef was not normal. You know why? Because the entire kids in the class, they went to play in recess, and he was learning also in recess. So he's out of the normal. The normal, 30 kids go to play soccer. The not normal is learning Gemara also in recess. Who became the biggest one? The not normal. The normal, nobody knows who they are, and no one will ever know. But him, in 1,000 years from now, people will still learn his books. Forever and ever. Even when Mashiach comes, he's going to read from his books. Why? Because he wasn't normal. You want to be successful, you cannot be normal. You want to be normal, wedding, bar mitzvah, high heels. Rabbi, we're religious. Religious. Religious in your dream, religious. Religious in your dream. ויתר השם על גילוי עריות, שפיכות דמים ועבודה זרה, ולא ביטר על ביטול תורה. Hashem forgave idol worshipping, murder, and sex crimes. The worst crimes in the Torah were the biggest punishment, but he did not give up on bitul Torah. Because that's the cause to all the problem. And you don't go to learn Torah every day. Every man here, and those who will listen to it tomorrow night, must accept before Rosh HaShana on themselves, there will not be one day in my life from now on that I will not learn Torah. No matter what happened, whether I'm in a work or in the car or in a synagogue or in a jail or in a school, I don't know where. It doesn't matter. The Torah, I must learn Torah today, no matter where I am. I won't skip a day without it. And of course, in a car, don't ever waste time on music or news or sport. You will regret it, I promise you. You will regret it big time when you leave this world. When you see how many more millions of mitzvot you could have earned by putting CDs with lectures while you're driving around, you will never forgive yourself for wasting an hour on music, no matter how great and religious the music is. Not to talk about goyish music, which is a sin already. That's besides I'm talking music that it's not a sin. And if you are a person that needs music to take you out of depression, no. So at least there's a good cause. But if you have Torah, you don't need music. I used to be addicted to music. I used to listen to 17 hours a day music, non-stop. There's now one band and one song I did not know. They had on the radio, they used to play a tune, like this. Every day, people have to call and they earn tickets to concerts. I don't remember a time that I didn't recognize the song. I'm a professor of music I was. All kinds of music. Today I don't hear music 2 hours a year. All together, 2 hours a year, and the ones I hear is accidentally. Someone played and hear a little bit in a video. 2 hours a year. Not that I don't like it. Who doesn't like music? Once you're busy with Torah and mitzvot, that's it. It's better than music. It's higher level. Why replacing gold for silver? You understand what I'm saying, you or not? If a person suffers physically, it's very good. If he suffers spiritually, it's not good. Meaning Hashem is not satisfied from the way you are religious. If you're unable to learn Torah, you are unable to do the things that you want to do. You want to come to Minyan and learn and you cannot do it, and pray, you cannot do it. Things like that prevent you from doing the obligation spiritually, that's not good. But if you have back pain, but you still function, that's very good. You lose money here and there, very good. Aggravation, you miss the bus, no problem. It's all good. Why? It takes away the sin. It takes away the sin. Why Hashem forgave the 3 biggest sins but did not forgive Bitul Torah? Because those 3 came from Yetzer Hara that make a person fail. Although they're very big crimes, Hashem is willing to consider to forgive them eventually. But Bitul Torah comes from not evaluating Hashem enough and His Torah, disrespecting it. What is it for me? That's already a whole different level of sin. You got such a gift from Hashem and you're neglecting it. Do you know what would be if a man buys his wife a beautiful diamond ring and she throws it in a drawer and not once she wear it? What an insult it is. Let's say she doesn't like the design. She has an obligation to wear it a lot just out of respect. Because she thinks, my husband went out of his way, he got it for me, he paid a lot of money, he put hours of his life into it, and I will ignore it? I'm not a human being if I do such thing. Same thing the other way around. If a woman bought something for her husband and he's, what are you buying me? Take it and enjoy it, you fool. Pretend at least. I'm not a hypocrite. Sometimes it's not to be a hypocrite. We're going to tell people in their face something to break their hearts, to instigate between husband and wife, to make people go off the derech. You're going to tell them things. I'll never move away from the truth. He became better than Hashem. Hashem said different things to Avraham about Sarah, not to instigate between them, but he's mamash tzaddik. If a person does not evaluate the Torah, for that Hashem will forgive. My Torah for you, it's a phone book, huh? Doing me a favor? People give you CDs, you don't listen. לפני השם תתארו, we'll finish with this, לפני השם תתארו, I know, that's the trick here. לפני השם תתארו, We have to learn 30 days already before Yom Kippur, every day, all the laws of Rosh HaShana and Kipur and even Sukkot. And to do Teshuva before. And then we will have, Be'ezrat Hashem, Eno zaz mikan ad shemochalim lo, like the Rambam says. Yeah, Be'ezrat Hashem, I want to wish each one of you Shana Tova, Ktiva and Chatima Tova. Don't forget Rosh Hashanah, no time for jokes. Short meals, Tehillim non-stop. Better to pray early in the morning, 5 something in the morning, go and be in a shul already. Nets, finish the meal quickly, right away to the Tehillim. Don't eat too much because it will put you to sleep. You miss the 2 days. It's an opportunity for the whole year. Don't invite clowns to the house. Don't follow their jokes. You have to be careful. Don't invite people that you know their wives would come half naked. Even if you invited them, cancel them. Because your life comes before their convenience. Make your Rosh Hashanah pure. Rosh Hashanah and Kipur has to be pure. Other holidays, family, fine. Now it's the judgment day. I'm not going to sit at a table and see a half-naked woman in front of my eyes for 48 hours. You understand? It's enough one time you look at her and enjoy. That's it. It messed up your whole year. Why? Because you want to do achnasat orchim, you're going to fall in one of the biggest averot of the Torah. לא תטורו אחרי לבבכם ואחרי עיניכם. You know how the Yetzer Hara is. You don't plan, but it happens because it's in front of your eyes. Same thing, non-kosher food. If you didn't have it here, you wouldn't need it. Someone just put it next to you, you reach your end to it. The idea is not to come across something like that. Why would I put myself in a test? Understand? You eat too much, there's no chance that you're not going to fall asleep. You fall asleep after a heavy meal. Eat very light. And right the way to the Tehillim. And the Tehillim don't stop in between. No times to take a walk, no times to waste time, no time to read the newspaper of the holiday. Religious, no time for that. This you do after. In Sukkot you have time for it. Now you gotta be very serious. Very serious. The more serious you are, the more Hashem is impressed by you. Why? Because you see, you take the judgment day seriously, that means you have a high level of emunah. If you behave regular, like it's a regular holiday, no fear, no nothing, regular jokes, food, dessert, 3 hours at the table, why does it show Hashem? You don't believe in me. You don't fear me. You don't believe it's the trial. You don't care about anything. Regular day for you. You gotta be very careful from it. ובעזרת השם, we're all gonna do the right thing. ברוך אדוני לעולם, אמן ואמן. Now we're gonna play ערבית בעזרת השם. רבי חנניה בן הקשה אומר, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות ישראל, לפיכך נרבה להם תורה ומצוות, שנאמר אדוני חפץ למען צדקו, יגדיל תורה ויאדיר.